Hey, I'm David,
I'm Carol,
and we're at Toccoa Falls.
which is at Toccoa Falls College in Toccoa, Georgia.
And right behind us is the Welcome Center. So come along with us, and maybe we all will be
Loving
the real world. We stopped at Big Daddy's in Cornelia, where I ate some fried green tomatoes. And I was surprised by this, and Carol was even more surprised.
And this is the man who only eats potatoes.
I'm having the Good Day Sunshine cheeseburger, and Carol has the sirloin topped with blue cheese crumbles and a loaded baked potato. Then we go on up to Toccoa Lake. There's yours. Okay. What we do?
All right, so we got honeysuckle. We're going to take that bottom part, break it off, pull that out. There should be. There it is. There's honey.
Okay, I don't even believe you. Yeah. Break the end.
Pull it out.
Pull it out.
And I taste it.
I was talking to her and she said how her sister-in-law works there.
Huh.
And how they pay really
That's amazing. Toccoa Falls has more than one falls, so walk around the power plant and you'll see this beautiful little waterfall. Up on the hill behind the power plant was a rock crib dam, which was completed in 1899, which supplied the water to the small power plant. In 1937, an earth dam was also added for more dependable power. After World War II, the height of the dam was increased and continued to supply power until 1957. Now, before we go to see the falls, here's a little history about the people and Toccoa Falls.
The Forest's first school was in Golden Valley, North Carolina, and was called the Golden Valley Institute. They needed to expand, but the property in Golden Valley was a long way from the train station with a rough ride to the Institute. Richard was friends with David Font of Toccoa, who knew about E.P. Simpson wanting to sell the Haddock Inn. Haddock Inn was a tourist attraction for people in Florida and Northerners. The asking price was $25,000. But Richard only had $10 in his pocket. Richard said, "I'll pay you $10, he told E.P. Simpson, "and the Lord and I will owe you the rest." "I can trust the Lord," Simpson responded as he took the $10 bill. In October of 1911, the first classes were held. To help with expenses, people were still allowed to stay in the rooms during the summer months.
On March 7, 1913, at 10 o'clock in the morning, It was reported that Miss Staley was on the way down from the hill from her house to give her morning class at the Haddock Inn. She glanced casually toward the inn, then stood transfixed in horror. The roof of the building was in a massive flame. According to the book Achieving the Impossible with God by Lorraine Muhart, it states, "As the inn burned, everybody walked to the refuge of the falls and sang the hymn, 'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus." Amazing.
Shortly after the inn burned to the ground, Evelyn Forrest's article in Southern Greetings, which was a newspaper published by the Forrest, she told the children about everything being lost, and subsequently the children sent dollar bills and change, which later paid for the Sunshine Cottage.
Inside of this little cottage, this is just a few of the artwork that you will see.
Toccoa Falls is 186 feet high and is the tallest free-falling waterfall in the eastern United States. I taught at Toccoa Elementary in the late 80s, and I noticed that some of my students became very fearful when it rained hard. When I asked the other teachers about this, they told me about the flood and a wall of water that came through. Apparently, on the day before the dam broke, a fireman inspected it and had found no problems. During the days of heavy rain, the Kelly Barnes Dam failed at 1:30 a.m. on November the 6th, 1977. The 40-acre lake drained through the lower part of the campus at a speed of 120 miles an hour. On October the 7th, 2017, 40 years later, a new sign was placed to commemorate the flood.
Okay, and now we go on to the falls.
Let's see. Do we stop here? Can we not go farther?
Or do we just call it walking?
I guess we're walking, not hiking. Yeah, super little kid car. We're here at Toccoa Falls. You can see it in the background. We're going to go get a better look at it. Come along with us.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of Loving the Real World. And maybe you learned something about Toccoa and Toccoa Falls. And believe me, if you go and visit this place, you will feel a little closer to God. It is just absolutely gorgeous. So if you hadn't done it yet, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. And until next time, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.